Heads up, Gears. Colin the Crow Clark here. Once again, joining you with a little bit of Gears Pop, but today we're going to do a bit of an experiment. I saw the new event come out. I'm really excited to play both of these squads, Gabe's and Sid's. The only problem is from the looks of it, they might be a little unbalanced. So we're going to play a couple of games here on the video for you, live action. You're going to get to see my kind of reactions to how these two teams play out, how I have to deal with certain factors on the squads. I'm going to count up how many times I play as Gabe, how many times I play as Sid, and what kind of wins I might get with them every time I play them. So let's just go ahead, get right into the action. I'll launch in, see what we can do with this event. We're going to get the play mode going, and all we're going to do is just kind of talk through what we're going to place down, how we're going to be playing through it, and how we might either win or lose with these squads, depending upon A, who we are, B, how the squad plays out. I think Gabe's squad's a little weaker. It's got higher ranking or higher level pins, so it takes a lot more energy to get them out. Plus, I think almost all the cover takers can almost be killed with a nemesis that Sid has, so I'll be curious to see how they play out, because you'll usually sit on that nemesis as Sid and then wait for him to put out his Lancer squad, maybe even the Gabe Diaz himself, and just blow away any of the Lancer gears that come out. Especially because you don't have any Cantus to try to give the extra health. Oh, first match was abandoned. It's a great start. I know they had some issues with it. I know they had issues with it when they first launched it and they just reset it, so we're just going to have to see what comes of this. Cool. Alright. Play battle. Here we go. Roll it up again. Alright. Stinkman 68. See who we get to play as, or what we're playing as, which squad. Alright, so we are Gabe. We get our first play as Gabe's squad here. So let's just go ahead and update that real quick, because he's probably going to have the Nemesis out, and he'll probably kill one side or the other with his Nemesis. That was a great counter, Sid. Oh, and I didn't get it off. He's got a level 9 Sid. That's nuts. His Sid is level 9. I should get rid of most of his. There goes his Sid, his DVs. Got his. He's got a really high level. He's got a really high level Sid and a really high level Boltok crew, which is one of the things I got to be concerned with. That was a waste. That'll get rid of those. Let's place the Scion out. Now that he's decided to use that, we're going to go here. We're going to drop the drop pod in shortly after that. Try to get this ultimate off. Almost an automatic kill by his Boltok crew, which is just unbelievable. Let's get Sid out, see if he uses. A lot of Lancer gears going down right there. Let's put out Marcus. She doesn't have her thing anymore. See that it's that stupid Nemesis, man. It's like he can get rid of it. We win in overtime, so that's a good victory. So we get the one victory here with Gabe. We're one play Gabe, one win. One play Gabe, one win. That's a great first strategy. You can see though that it's a struggle to get across the map as Gabe. Like to take cover continuously and to continue to push, even though you get Lancer gears, even though you get that Gabe Diaz pin who continues to put out Lancer gears. I think one of the things you have to remember is that those Lancers don't have that much health. So Nemesis, Boltok, even the snubs are usually a little bit better than that. They can usually take them out pretty easily. You just have to make sure that you can get the shots on. I'll be curious to see again who I get next, because whoever I get next, I hope I get Sid next, because I'd like to be able to show on stream just how powerful his setup is based on how low his pin cost is, what he can do. All right, we're not playing. I don't think we're playing the same kid. We got one is Gabe. We got one is Gabe with one win, so we're 100% right now with Gabe. I'm level 18 in the game overall, so my pins are decently high. That Sid though is extraordinarily high. The one that I just went against, I couldn't believe. All right, so this time I did get Sid. So let's go. Make sure we get this done. Add the Sid play. Now let's get back to it. Go ahead and take over the first two covers. See how he responds. He's going to get a lot of Lancer gears, but I'm going to take over with the Nemesis here in a second and just take out his Lancer gears. Here comes the Clayton. Put down that behind him. He's going to get that first. Oh, we didn't get the shot off. Let's go. We didn't get the shot off. All right, so we're going to be able to take this out. Great little shot grenade there across the right side. That's going to give us a good chance in this one to... It's going to get rid of that. All right, so he's going to have that out. That's going to basically just protect him. That's going to hold things off in this one. I'm not going to be able to do anything just yet. Not giving that up. We have 30 seconds or so, so I'm just trying to hold off. I need this to stay kind of how it is to see how it'll go about itself. Put Sid down. Not as much damage as I'd like, and my Sid's only level 5. Ooh, that's gonna be hard to deal with. A lot of shots on. He got it off. Okay, so that's he's gonna be putting a lot of pressure on me here soon. It's a lot of pressure. Nice grenade. Go here. Okay, so this is gonna be the interesting fact. This is gonna be interesting. If that Kate can even make it to that first turret, oh, that's it, baby. We got the dub. 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 It's over. He can't do anything. He can't win. There's no way in the next 4 seconds he's going to be able to take that much health away from me, and I've got too many little guys out here. So, one play, one win with each side. That's a beautiful start to this. Let's throw it right back in. We're already up to 10 minutes, so maybe I'll have to chop this up into a couple of different videos, do a couple of just straight gameplays. We're going to get to see this stuff. I was trying to make it just straight through so everybody at home kind of sees how it goes, like how it's just live action. I don't really want to chop it up. Worst case scenario, I only get to play like 2 games apiece on each one so that I don't take up and make it as long as possible. Be curious to see who I get this third time. That's going to be another thing, is I want to see kind of if it bounces back and forth from game to game. If I was guaranteed Gabe the first time, guaranteed Sid the second time. If it loads in, that's another thing. We had that first abandonment that we had to worry about, so we got another abandonment already. So we've tried to go through 3 games. This out of the way. All right. Roll it up. See what we can actually come away with, because I think, again, I think Sid's is the better of the 2 crews, just the way that you can continuously progress across the map. Yeah, you have the Marcus to like quickly recover, but if anybody saves that Nemesis, it's just a matter of time before he blows you out of the water with a Nemesis with all your Lancer gears, especially because you have no way to just give them extra the health. All right, so we get in. We are Gabe again, so here we go. We're Gabe number 2. I have no cover takers, by the way, so that's something I have to be cautious of. Nobody is a cover taker right now. Let's just go Scion. We're just gonna go Scion right up the inside of the left. Go Reyna. Still nothing. Still nothing to be considered of for this. We're actually gonna use. So that's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna go Lancer gear to try to counteract the Kate. It's only a level 1 Kate too, so hopefully we can get a lot of the damage done. He's gonna use. There's that. We're okay. We're okay. This is gonna be a really rocky start. We almost got rid of his entire right turret, though, with just a single Scion. High-level Scion, brilliant job. Now we just have to play defense to this right side. I'll throw 1 nade over there and get rid of that later on. I'm going to see how he counteracts. Saw it off, baby. I only got 1? Okay. He has the Nemesis waiting in the wings. That's what I got to be worried about. Did he really take out my whole... She must have taken out that entire Lancer gear by herself. We're gonna go Scion. We're gonna wait for that to go away, which is what we need to do. Place the Scion down. We'll get the Lancer gear quick enough. There's that. So now we go Reyna. We follow this up with the drop pod. He's not gonna have another Nemesis for a couple of seconds, and we've got 2 extra gears that'll come out with this. We have the 1. We had to. That was an early onslaught, man. That was a very early onslaught. So we got Sid again. So we are bouncing back and forth. At least it's decently even for how many times I'm getting to play as both teams. Let's go ahead and take the first 2 covers. We got to apply that mid-round pressure because we're able to pressure across. That's our best asset, is just being able to... That's why you do that. That might bias that first turret. He has to go up and just be a tank. Come on, Sid. Let's go, boy. Big Sid in the works. Oh yeah, this is us. This is all us. I don't even care. He can take that. He can take that cover. I think he gave up. I think he gave up after I got that first turret with the original push. Like there, he just gave up. All right, let's see if we go straight back to Gabe, and if that means I'll get 3 of each, and I'll be able to play it a lot more. Aztec Paladin. So let's see who we got. Is it Gabe or Sid? Once again, it's just a matter of trying to figure this out and trying to calculate how to best counteract. Because with Sid, you just that Ice Cade is so ungodly. Okay, so we did go back to Gabe. So hopefully we can get 3 of each in, and then after that, I'll kind of give my feedback. There's the problem again. I'm going to have to sacrifice one half or the other of my Lancer crews, because here comes a Nemesis to kill one or the other. Didn't do anything. Alright, so that wasn't a good counter. She'll have her nade. I might be able to finish her nade off. I won't. Wow, that nade is so good. He overpowered me the same way I overpowered the last kid. He used his Nemesis to all my DBs, so he shouldn't have another Nemesis right now. That's screwed up. So he's got a huge advantage in the health department. I have to survive the onslaught. That's my problem right now. The Nemesis. I can't even get another... Like, it's actually hilarious that I cannot get past the halfway mark. This is amazing. He's gonna beat me strictly off the fact that I can't get past the halfway mark. This is what I was talking about, where the cover takers are just not good enough with him. You just physically can't do it. You cannot get past the halfway point. Here comes another one. Did he just straight move? Did she straight move past the Scion? She did. She moved straight move past the Scion. Nothing I can do. There's the Nemesis to try to stop it. Bang! So I lose. Gabe's squad it takes too much to get across the map. You have to like be able to get across Aztec. Oh, I thought I was gonna get the same kid. All right, so is it Sid? Will I go 3 and 3 and get 3 Sids, 3 Gabes? I got Gabe again, so it's another Gabe play. I have to go Marcus just to see how it goes. He's the only cover taker I have right now. I'll be curious to see. I need him to use his... Where's the Nemesis? Surprised he didn't use a Nemesis there. Damn, that's a hella range. I should have waited. Oh, she went after him too? Okay. Alright, so I've given up a decent amount of like leverage in this. The Sam, I think I have to take the Sam out with the... I think I have to take the Sam out with the Kate. Maybe a nade. Maybe a frag takes her out. I don't know. I don't know what... Okay, so a frag does take her out. We're going to get that double power here. Let's do this. Allow his tank to focus on that. We'll drop that there, and we're going to go Scion next. Because that'll take care of that. Once we do Scion there, we're going to drop... Yeah, oh, no, we're not. We're going to drop Gabe back here. See, there's that friggin'... He'll get shocked at the last second. No, he won't. Yes, go! Boom! Perfect with Sid. We remain perfect with Sid. Oh, no, that's Gabe. We win another one with Gabe. So 3 out of 4 games, so 75% win ratio, 750 win ratio, and 100% win ratio with Gabe. I'm trying to get one more Sid so that I can have a pretty good accurate analysis. At least that's for here. You guys on stream. I've been playing this a little bit more in the morning to have a better feel of it. But so far, my suspicions are pretty true. Gabe's setup is way more based around finding when your teammate or when your opponent uses the Nemesis, then dropping a Lancer gear, using the Marcus to try to get as many covers as possible without that. Having a high-level Gabe would do you a lot better, but having one Cantus, you take out. I would almost take out the Clayton and add a Cantus. Scion's been pretty effective, so we have another Gabe. That sucks. Here comes a Nemesis on one side in 3, 2, 1. Level 2 Kate, pretty effective. So he's going to get that one. He'll have his first set of barricades, and that's going to be fine. I have to slowly work my way across with the Scion. They're going to be able to use that. Let's go here. He'll be able to get rid of that. The Marcus. Oh my god, I got rid of him. Okay. So here's the next. We're going to go Clayton here to try to keep him from breaking that. Nothing I can do other than just watch now, because she's going to be able to get that shot off. That's kind of crazy. That's funny that she went straight around the... Ah, I didn't get it off. We're going to wait and go Scion. He's got those double hammer bursts, which is hilarious that it works that way. I'm going to drop this there. There's that. That's fine. Look at all those Lancer gears! That's just hilarious. Oh my god, it walloped. Like 50 Lancer gears, best all time? Say word? Way too many Lancer gears. Way too many. Oh my god, that was hilarious. I have to drop this first. That was amazing. So 4 out of 5. I'm just glad I got to show that the Lancer gear party. He uses the Nemesis, and then I drop a Gabe with 4 or 5 with him, and I drop the Lancer gears with 4 in him. Man, that was hotness. That was hotness. All right, give me a Sid so that I can have at least one more Sid win or loss on my record. All right, we got a Sid. We got a Sid. Let's go snubs. Just in case. There's the Scion answer. Okay, the Scion answer's there. Ooh, that didn't work out in my favor. See if the Clayton turns around. Oh, they didn't. I think we got it, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's all she wrote. I'm going to drop these snubs down after she gets targeted by the turret. Once she's targeted, we throw this out. And it's all over but the crying. 3 for 3, 4 for 5. All right, so hey, I'm up to my 10. Ooh, I got a silver box. What did I get? Cool. Ooh, I got a new emblem. Ooh, I got a new gold box. Let's go. Oh, I made it to 15 too. Let's go. That's some sweet. Oh, more Claytons, more. Did I get to 20? Oh, I was one short. That's fine. What's the highest they can go? Is 75, and you get. It looks like emblem. It looks like some skulls to go on your character and a couple of crates. So that's pretty cool. I want that. I want to get up to 50 so I can get the Sids. All right. That's enough for this though. So we're gonna just bring up the webcam a little. We're just gonna sit right here actually, and we'll go over to the pins, show off the two that just came out this past season. So first off, we've got Sid Redburn. Sid's a pretty amazing pin. I really like that he's a good counter for things like Scourge, a good counter for Arena. You stun him off. If you have anybody behind him, especially like those snubs that get off those quick little MX8 snub pistol shots, those guys can be really deadly behind somebody like Sid. Sid's a great tank, a little bit faster than Cole off the rip. He gets across the map a little faster than Cole, but Cole's still going to have that extra health, maybe a little bit extra power in the shotgun department to stay on top of Sid. But I'll be curious to see if he becomes a big part of the meta. I do love the addition of this pin. I think it was a great idea. Let's go to the other side of the coin, though. That's a Sid pin. Let's go to the Gabe pin. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we all know how great Gabe Diaz is, all right? The history behind that character that they've built up in a short amount of time, how much he means to this world and to the coalition of ordered governments, it can never be overstated. The only issue I have is in this specific event, his Lancer gears are not going to come out with enough health to overtake a Nemesis. I think one of the things that people have to take in mind and what you have to try to prepare for is when a Sid drops like I had, where I just dropped the Sid after the Nemesis, you've got 3 or 4 pins you're going to have to cycle through before you can get that back. I can easily take some covers from that point forward. He may need to be a little bit stronger. I think he should actually get a bonus, like give bonus health to the Lancer gears that he comes out with, enough to survive that initial Nemesis, because let's say you pile across the enemy's side of the map, you've got a lot of dominating position on the map, and then all of a sudden you drop your Sid, you're like, hey, this is kind of my game ender, and then he drops one Nemesis and takes care of your whole group. That just seems a little weird. It almost seems like an imbalance to me in the game. So we're going to stick on the side of Sid being a little bit better because he can get across the map faster. He has a lot more dominating pins, but that Scion, that's a hell of a tank. That'll get you down the map decently fast. Not decently fast, but it'll get you down the map. It's a great tank. It'll soak up bullets. You put the Marcus with him. That's a gruesome twosome. I think right now, though, with a 3 for 3, 100% win rate, with a 75% or 750 win rate on the side of Gabe, 4 for 5, I got to give the edge to Sid. I do love both setups because you use a lot of pins that you don't see often in regular PvP, but I love the fact that they're built around these characters. They're built around Sid Redburn. They're built around Gabe Diaz. I got to go with Sid, though. 3 for 3, man. He did an amazing job. Those Boltox, the 2 Boltox, the 2 snubs allows you to get across the map decently quick. The only thing you have to worry about is them putting down a set of Lancer gears. You can easily Nemesis that back out. He might put that drop pod down behind you. But for the most part, Sid can apply pressure and can keep the pressure, whereas Gabe is more of a sit and wait. You're kind of reactionary. You're really using that whole backstory of him being a tactician, because you got to see how the lay of the land goes, see how your opponent's really trying to push across the map, and then try to counteract that with where you place that Scion, where you maybe place the Marcus or the Gabe. I mean, yeah, maybe place the Gabe down with his Lancer gears after a Nemesis goes off. It's all in how you think. It's all in the tactics. This is GearsPOP. It's a very tactics-filled game. I know a lot of the times the higher level pins just win out, but a lot of the times you can outthink your opponent. You can put a lot of pressure on one side of the map or the other. So keep playing, keep grinding, keep giving us your feedback on GearsPOP. Give me your feedback. Tell me what you like or dislike about the game. That's my setup, though, for Sid and the Sid versus Gabe Diaz. Diaz event. I know I picked Sid, but I just love this Gabe Diaz pin. I really do. I think they can do a lot with it. I think they should maybe give a little health bonus, something like that. We'll talk about that in a different video. But for now, Sid went 3 for 3. Gabe went 4 for 5. I've got a decently high character and a lot of high pins, so I don't know if I can blame it on my pin selection. It might have been my own fault, but I think Gabe is just a little bit weaker in the pressure department. He's a lot more of a reactionary character, a lot more defensive play style than with a Sid. And when it comes to PvP, applying that pressure early with Sid's going to give you the advantage. Look, if you like this kind of content, if you want to see more GearsPOP stuff from me, maybe break down some of the pins, maybe give you some of the history behind some of the pins, I'll be more than happy to do that as I'm a lore head. Leave a like, a comment, maybe even subscribe to the YouTube channel. I love each and every one of you. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. This is Colin the Crow Clark. I'm signing out.